Well, we know who the two undefeated teams are, but which one is better?
Let's talk football.
All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the All Round Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Antonio. Today, we are talking about the two remaining undefeated teams, the Kansas City Chiefs, the back-to-back Super Bowl champs, and the rising up surprise that no one expected except for me, except I didn't have them 5-0, the Minnesota Vikings.
What?
These two sides having really good resumes. The Vikings beating teams like the New York Giants, San Francisco 49ers, Houston Texans, the Packers, and then most recently the Jets. The Chiefs, they beat somewhat good teams. They've beaten the Ravens that are rising back up to themselves. They beat the Bengals. They also beat the trying to think here. They beat the Chargers, I know, at one point, and the Falcons, and then also along with the Saints just last week. But the question is, with both teams heading into their bye week this week, which undefeated team is better? The Kansas City Chiefs or the Minnesota Vikings? Now, I have debated this one between on multiple occasions, and I'm going to give my answer here in a sec. But before we get started, if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to do me a favor and smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. For now, let's get this video started. So, if you were to tell me it's about experience between these two sides, I would have Kansas City. But I cannot ignore what Minnesota's doing right now. I gotta say the Minnesota Vikings because they're the main reason their offensive numbers might not be as eye-popping, but it's their defense that is. Allow me to pull it up on the screen. So in total defense, the Vikings do rank number 16 in the category, but some eye-popping rankings here. Total rushing defense, they only rank second in the league behind the Baltimore Ravens and then just ahead of the Kansas City Chiefs. In total scoring defense, the Vikings have ranked fourth in the league behind teams like the Chargers, the Broncos, and the Steelers, with a total points allowed of 15.2. And then, as far as red zone defense, they rank, let me see, here it is, 14th. I'm 15th in the league, my bad. But this, and then third down defense, the Vikings rank 5th in the league behind teams like the Dolphins, the Titans, the Bears, the Raiders. But other than that, and then total sacks, I wanted to point this out here. They rank, as far as right now, 20th in that category, but they could obviously project higher as the season goes. But if we look at this team, the Vikings, they are more stacked as far as right now goes. Sam Darnold is performing at an MVP type of level. I mean, I was expecting this team to be a sleeper team. I would have expected them to be 3-2 by now, but I did not expect this. I had them as a sleeper team early in the season. And I have a video, as a matter of fact, that I actually talked about this team before the beginning of the season, before it all started. It was amazing. I have over 3,000 views on that video now, and that aged very well. But I'll have that link down in the description. But if we look at the wins against the teams, the Vikings win the category because they've beaten the 49ers that are supposed to be Super Bowl favorites, but they've kind of diminished. Then they also beat the Houston Texans, one of the top dogs of the AFC. Then they went out there and beat the Green Bay Packers, one of their greatest rivals in the division. And then they went out there and beat the Jets that are sorry frauds now. But this team, the Vikings, I just think personally right now they are better because the Chiefs, they have mainly struggled in the offensive category. They have not looked as good. And Mahomes has thrown for at least, I believe, 6 interceptions. So that is not good. Sam Darnold, I know, has thrown less than that. But if we look at the teams, I just think the Vikings win this category because right now they are looking like a feared team. Right now, their defense has just absolutely obliterated opposing teams. They have absolutely obliterated them. And if they keep this up, they could be the top threat of the NFL. So we'll, of course, wait and see what happens. But for right now, I have the Vikings over the Chiefs as far as the best undefeated teams go. But let me know in the comments what you guys think down in the comment section below. What undefeated team do you think is better, the Chiefs or the Vikings? Let me know why down in the comment section below. And remember, it's just for right now. Anything can happen. It could change. So we'll see what happens. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to do me a favor and smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you all in the next one. Ciao for now.